Look, let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at your bank account mid-month and thought, what the hell did I spend all that money on? You didn't buy anything big, you didn't make any crazy purchases, it just disappeared. And when someone suggests saving money, you immediately think about cutting back on Netflix, stop buying coffee, and basically live like a monk for the next 5 years. Then you decide no, because you work hard, right? You deserve to enjoy life. You deserve that $4 coffee. You deserve to go out to dinner on Fridays. And you end up staying exactly where you are, watching the money evaporate month after month, without being able to save, without being able to move forward, but telling yourself that at least you are living. Sound familiar? Yes, I thought so. My name is Mark, and I spend too much time thinking about strategies to reduce expenses without sacrificing quality of life. If you are someone who feels that saving means giving up enjoying life, this video is for you. And make sure to subscribe and like this video if it helps you. The real problem. Here's the thing. We have this distorted narrative about cutting expenses. The financial industry has convinced you that you have two options, either spend everything or be a cheapskate who reuses tea bags and walks 2 miles to save 50 cents on gas. It's complete stupidity. And the reason this frustrates me is because I've seen the numbers. A 2023 study found that 37% of Americans would not be able to cover a $400 emergency. But the average household spends $583 a month on unplanned, non-essential expenses. That's almost $7,000 a year. Hey, see the problem here? It's not that people don't have money. They have massive leaks in their financial ship, and they're so used to water on their ankles that they think that's how it's supposed to be. The psychology behind money leaks. We need to talk about why this happens. First, there is what they call mental accounting. Your brain categorizes money differently. That $1,000 bonus feels like extra money, so it's easier to spend it on a TV. But that same $1,000 from your regular check feels sacred because it's for survival. Your brain treats those small expenses like $9.99 subscriptions or DoorDash as invisible. It's like the boiling frog metaphor. If you put it in warm water, it stays there until it's too late. Your monthly expenses are exactly like this. Second, we have present bias. Your brain is programmed to value immediate gratification much more than future benefits. Daniel Kahneman showed that our brains discount future value exponentially. That $5 coffee today feels better than an extra $5 in your bill, even if you know you need it. A Cornell study found that people feel more regret over forgotten recurring expenses. You feel worse about the $12 subscription you don't use than you do about the $600 new phone, because the telephone was a decision. The underwriting is just negligence, and negligence feels like failure. The mathematics that no one shows you. Okay, let's talk real numbers. Let's say you have some subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, that gym you don't go to. That's $100.46 a month. You may think, Mark, $100 a month is no big deal. But $100 a month is $1,200 a year. If you put them in an S&P 500 fund at 10%, after 30 years you have $217,132. $200,000 for canceling services you're probably not even using. But wait, let's talk about the real leaks. Convenience costs like ordering food delivery. Paying fees and tips costs an average of $8 extra per order. It's $832 a year. Impulse online purchases. You spend an average of $314 a month on things you didn't plan on. The brand tax. You pay 30–40% more for brand name products that are the same as generic ones. Switching to generics on just 20 items saves $2,100 a year for the average family. Eating out, the average spends $232 a month. That money could buy $800 worth of groceries. Add it all up. Subscriptions, deliveries, boosts, brands, meals. That's $14,716 a year. Invested for 30 years at 10%, that's $2.7 million. And most of these things aren't even improving your quality of life. Don't you believe it? Let's do a thought experiment. Ask yourself this: of all the streaming services you pay for, how many did you actually use last month? One study found that the average household has 4.7 subscriptions, but only actively uses 2.3. You are literally paying for services that are there just in case. That's not quality of life. That's fear of missing out, FOMO, with a recurring monthly charge. Or think about your gym. If you go 3 times a week, great, it's worth every penny. But if you go once a month, you're paying $45 per session. You could buy a day pass. Quality of life does not mean having access to everything. It means valuing what you really use. They've convinced you that you need Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, HBO, Amazon Prime, and more. But research shows the opposite. The study The Paradox of Choice demonstrates this. More choices actually make us less happy. We experience more anxiety when deciding. So not only are you losing money, you're also reducing your happiness. The real strategies. And no, I'm not going to tell you to stop buying coffee. Strategy 1, the 90-day audit method. You're going to track every dollar. You are going to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how much value that expense really gave you. After 90 days, you look at everything you rated a 6 or lower and delete it. A client named Sarah did this and found she was spending $340 a month on low-value items. Suddenly, I had an extra $4,080 a year. Strategy 2, the value exchange principle. Do you like to eat out? Pick up the food yourself and cook at home once. You are not sacrificing, you are optimizing. If you don't go to the gym, invest in equipment for home. You paid yourself in 5 months. Strategy 3, the revolving subscription system. Month 1, Netflix. Month 2, HBO. Month 3, Disney. You reduced your costs by 75%. If an adult cannot wait 2 months for a program, we have bigger problems. Strategy 4, the 48-hour wait rule. Add it to the cart and leave it there. 60% of impulse purchases are not completed if you wait. The desire disappears. Strategy 5, automate savings first. The day you get paid, transfer a percentage. Start with 10% or 5%. But make it automatic. Your brain will adapt. The objections I know you have. Mark, my situation is different. I have debt. I understand. But your circumstances are the reason you must be strategic. That extra $100 toward your loan could save you thousands in interest. If you have children, you need to build security for your family. It's not just for you. I have worked with hundreds of people. Do you know what the most common complaint is? I wish I had done this years ago. They never miss the streaming service they didn't use. The truth about quality of life, it doesn't come from having access to everything. It comes from security, freedom, and intentionality. Do you know what causes more stress than anything? Money problems. 72% of people feel this way. The majority live in financial uncertainty. They don't know if they can handle an emergency. They have equated spending with happiness. But research shows something different. More money doesn't make you happier after a point, but more security. Yes, you are not sacrificing quality of life. You are improving it. The action plan. Well, here's exactly what you're going to do today. Step 1. Download your bank statements. Step 2. Categorize each recurring expense. Step 3. Did you use this in the last 30 days? If not, cancel it right now. Step 4. Implement the 90-day audit. Step 5. Automate savings. These 5 things will take you less than an hour and could set you back thousands. Conclusion. Reducing expenses is not about deprivation or being stingy. It's about taking control and deciding where your money goes instead of having it disappear. Your money is your energy, your time, and your potential. You deserve better than to waste it. Like, subscribe, and share. The best investment is your own financial education. See you in the next video.